What's up, you guys? It's time for another fun Ready, Set, Sweat YouTube video. On today's video, we're going to talk about what is coaching. What is coaching with Ready, Set, Sweat? How do you set it up? What do you get? What do we do? And what do you do with that? So we'll start by talking about how do you set up coaching with Ready, Set, Sweat? Who needs a coach and how do you set it up? Well, first of all, coaching is not just for elite athletes. Coaching can be for anyone who wants to get better at triathlon or at any sport involved in triathlon. It's a lot less expensive than you think, and it involves more than you think. The way you set up coaching is you get in touch with us through email or phone call through our website, which is readysetsweat.net. And we have two coaches on our staff right now, myself, Allie Meeks, and Tom Longino. And you may know Tom from Team Rocket or from other rides and runs that you've been doing. And both of us coach, which means that when you get in touch with one of us, we talk about what your goals are, what you want to get out of the season, what races you may have planned for your season, what things you want to accomplish, how much time you have to spend, how much time you want to spend, and anything else that pertains to your athletic goals that year. So we basically kind of interview you as an athlete and figure out what you need from us. And from there, we recommend two of our different types of training for coaching. The first is called Level 1. And Level 1 involves basic coaching for short-term goals. So this program, the Tri Trainer or Level 1 program, we call it Tri Trainer, is for someone who knows that they want to do a race, but doesn't really need a lot of input day to day. They just kind of want their training plan to be customized and set up and individualized for their goals, but they don't really need a coach checking in every day or every week and seeing how things are going, looking at their data. They just kind of want a general overview for their training program for the year. And that works really well for a lot of people. We have several people on that training roster right now. That involves initial testing to determine your training zones, power-based or speed-based. And then we also set up customized workouts, of course, each week. You get your workouts through an app called Training Peaks, which I'll show you in a minute. And you also receive a taper plan and race plans for the various races that are on your roster for the year. And again, it's all individualized based on your goals and abilities and your races for the year. We also evaluate each race. After the race is over, we talk about it, see how it went, see what we can learn from that. And you can contact us through phone calls and emails during that time. So that plan is called the Tri Trainer. The second plan we have is called Coaching Partner. And Coaching Partner is more involved for people who want a lot more coaching feedback during their year. So you need more motivation, you need more feedback, you want more data analysis. Coaching Partner, Level 2. That's what you want to do. With this training plan, you get initial testing of your fitness as well as updated testing just about every month to every 6 weeks. And we look at your data almost on a daily basis. We check out your workouts, see how your paces look, your power, if you're training with power on the bike. We deliver your workouts through Training Peaks. They're sent out monthly, but we modify them as we need to based on feedback that we get from your training and how you're responding to that training. We look at your training and we analyze your data and we share that data with you. And you can contact us through email and phone whenever you want to talk about how things are going. We have lots of people that are on the Coaching Partner plan right now, and again, it's working really well for them. So basically, that's how you get set up with Ready, Set, Sweat coaching. Secondly, again, what does it involve for you day to day? What does it involve for us day to day? Coaching involves you doing the workouts and us reviewing them. And depending on the different type of plan that you're in, it will depend on how much review we give that and how much information and time we spend looking at that. So I just kind of wanted to show you on Training Peaks, which is the platform that we use for workout delivery and some analysis, kind of what it looks like. So this is your Training Peaks interface. So if you've seen this before, this is Training Peaks. And here's my page as my own. I'm my own athlete in this case. So I'm looking at my own Training Peaks calendar. Green are workouts that I've set up that I completed. Red and yellow would be workouts I didn't do. Now, of course, I'm the one setting them up and I'm the one doing them, so mine are all green. But in your workouts, some of them might be yellow because you didn't make it that day to about a quarter of the workout, or red if you didn't have time to do it at all, or if something happened. And in Training Peaks, you can comment back how things went, how you felt. These are great feedback pieces that we use. So there's different comments you can see that I've made in here. And again, I'm the one that sets up these workouts for myself, so if I don't do them, I just delete them. But I wanted to show you this calendar just so you can kind of see how it looks when someone has workouts planned in their calendar. And again, that's the way that we send the workouts to you. So that's the way that you'll receive them. Training Peaks has a computer interface, and it also has a smartphone or tablet interface. So it's very easy to see what workouts you have. Also, we use Training Peaks for data analysis, some of it. The data analysis tools in Training Peaks are pretty advanced, and they're great because they give us a chance to look at how stressful the workout was to you and how you're responding to that stress. And we can track that over time looking at various analytics in Training Peaks. There's something called a training stress score that allows us to kind of peek at what your fatigue levels are like, what your fitness levels are like, and what your form is like, meaning how ready you are to race. So just as a quick snapshot, this is what it looks like looking at the interface in Training Peaks, just looking at a couple of the charts for data analysis that are available. So we look at these depending on what training plan you're on, weekly or daily, or not at all if you don't want us to. But we like to look at these to peek at how you're doing week to week and month to month, and we use this to plan your training and also to review it. We also use another tool called WKO4 that is kind of a sister program to Training Peaks for people that want more advanced analytics. And this is for folks that are in the coaching partner program. So just looking at myself in WKO4, it's basically a data analysis tool that's very high level. It pulls data from Training Peaks so you can look at anything you want, graphed or plotted. Here's one of my charts that you can see, just looking at myself. This is a chart of my fitness versus my form. And there are various other types of charts that we can look at in WKO4. Here's one that's showing a lot of my swimming stats recently. So this is just a great way for us to really drill down, looking into different things that you've been doing and responses to those. And again, all that data pulls straight from Training Peaks. So we can look at these data and we can look at charts and graphs and see visually, interpretation-wise, what's happening. And we can ask it questions and learn from it and what's going on in your training. So that's what we do with our coaching. And that's also what you can see, what you get from it as far as what kind of analytics you want to get, what you want to know about your training, what do we look at as coaches. We're looking at various metrics each week, looking at your pacing and your heart rate and your power. All those kinds of things can be looked at through these different interfaces. So they're really helpful. So that pretty much covers how you get in touch with us for training, what we do when we're going to be coaching you, what you get when you're going to be coached by us, and kind of how it works. So that's basically a little rundown of the Ready, Set, Sweat Triathlon Coaching Headquarters, HQ. Thought you could use a little bit of an introduction today and seeing how that all works, and let us know what questions you have. You can look up all of our information on our website, which is www.readysetsweat.net. You can look up rates and what you give and what you get and anything else you want to know about our coaching services. They're always available to you online. So once you have a look, let us know what you think and how we can help you out. Have a great day, guys.